we love a good debut around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lawrence Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Roth. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. There's a swing and a drive. And he brings it into the warning track. One left for Seattle. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. Michael Roth with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Roth.
Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with 1 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jordan Hicks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Littell also throwing. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit right field. Wrong. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Michael Roth. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
He's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in his debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for him, Boog. He's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come for him. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Michael Roth up next for the Mariners.
The left fielder, Michael Roth.
Springs back to work. Ripped on a line to center. Then there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's a big power threat. Michael Roth.
Michael Roth.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy.
The left fielder, number 4.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 on, 1 out. And now for Seattle, Michael Roth. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and the Mariners take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one to first. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 2, the Rays 0. Roth had a home game for them, had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base.
Michael Roth up next for the Mariners.
Michael Roth.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the left fielder, Michael Roth.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Michael Roth. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hits it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
And the batter now, Michael Roth. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way. It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Mm-hmm.